Alrighty then, greetings and salutations, fellow neurodivergents. Today I wanted to do some Fallout Classic, the good old turn-based Fallout. I hope everybody's doing alright today. We're going to do a Jinxed run with 10 luck, and we're going to be doing one-handed only, or at least we're going to be picking up the trait for one-handed. So let's look at our options. Everything's set to normal. We're live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Alright, we're going to modify Albert Cole. And I want... Go 10 luck. I want at least 5 agility. And we'll go 9 charisma. 10 luck. We'll go Jinxed and one-handed. We'll go Speech. I think he should be invested in first aid. Just as like a lawyer. Like, I feel like those are the 3 skills that a lawyer in the vault would have. Trying to be somewhat lore friendly too. I feel like Jinxed would be kind of like his cat. If you're from Vault 13, there's a lot to imply that you're just generally unlucky. But imagine being the luckiest unlucky person. That's the concept I'm going for. I don't know if I need my charisma this high. First aid, small weapons, speech. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back while he goes over his spiel.
A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water. No water, no vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe, okay?
Alright. So, let's grab stuff off this body here. We're going to put the 10 mil in our first slot, the combat our second. Let's run on out of here. Hit for 3 points. Take him out. Alright, so we'll start heading to Vault 15. We'll run into shady stands along the way. Tells us to put away our weapon. Let's talk to this lady. She's the greeter, Katrina. Welcome to Shady Sands. My name is Katrina. She greets strangers. Her life is boring. She was raised in the vault. There was a schism and many people left. Let's just go through all this dialogue so we can get our experience. It's basically a tutorial. She's from Vault 15. Alright, his name is Seth. What is this place? It's Shady Sands. We have our own irrigation system and we can grow our own food. But we are plagued with raiders and red scorpions. The raiders come in very different groups. They organize guards to help fight them off. There's one band to the southeast. Let's see if we can get Ian. My name's Albert. Good to meet you. I'm Ian. What do you do here? He was a guard for the merchant at the hub, but he was injured in a raid by bandits. He's been staying here while he can recover, and his experience makes him useful to the community. Where is this hub in this junk town? Big trading center. The hub is far south, and Junktown is a little south and a ways west, but it's smaller. Could you help me out a bit? Your experience could be helpful. I guess my charisma is not high enough, even though I have an 8 in charisma. Really annoying, dude.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
I'm from a vault to the west. My people are dying of thirst, and I need to find a water purifier chip for them to survive.
Wanderer, I shall believe you. For now.
No cap.
You may enter Shady Sands, but be warned, your every move will be watched.
Wonder if I could ask a few
Certainly.
questions.
What do you wish to know?
What's going on around here?
Oh my, yes. Great packs of rad scorpions are killing our herds. We don't know where they're from, and no matter how many we kill, there's always more.
Go on.
And now the monsters are attacking my people. Roslo is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes.
Well, I'll see what I can do to help you get rid of these things.
Yes. Please, talk to Roslo. He possesses far more information on these creatures than I.
Talk to Roslo. It's late. Come back in the morning. I'm trying to get rid of some rad scorpions. Do you have anything to help? I guess that's a no. Okay, so I guess I'll just try going to the vault. Screw it. I forgot to grab rope, so damn, I'm screwing myself here. I missed. I missed again. He hurt himself. Critically missed. Damn. Okay, turn. Ooh, that hit me for 8 points. But he critically missed and lost his next turn. Nice. Attack me, rat. Oh no. I was hit critically. Okay, okay. Let's see if I can recoup some of my health. Really wish I had a companion with me. Sneaky. I critically missed and I dropped my weapon. Nice, okay. Combat, right? Nice. I hit it. Just punch the rat. Low. Elevator shaft is not easily descended without a rope. Points. Nice, got him. Stim packs. Let's finally put this combat knife over here. The rat crippled itself. It's running. Knife. Anything on the computer? No, it's broken. No power. Alright, so I guess the most logical thing to do would be to go to Shady Sands. Yeah, because it's right over here. Let's talk to Seth. Alright, well, I'm going to give you one combat knife. Yeah, give me 40 gold. I'll take the rope. So I'm offering more, so you can give up these 2 bits. Survive out here. Ooh, maybe we can sell.
Greetings. What may I help?
Here's a flare. Alright, so that's 10. Really want to get Ian.
Goodbye.
Should be a sledgehammer and a rope in here. We should save. Let's read this book. It's daytime. This speech check used to be a lot easier. Alright, now he's with me. So now let's go do the thing with we got a red scorpion tail, so let's go give that to Rosalind. About red scorpions, they are extremely large versions of the North American emperor scorpion. Contrary to my medical knowledge, their poison has grown more potent, not diluted as one would expect. Seth has been hunting them. Anything else? They're sensitive to light, nocturnal. If I could get a sample of their potion, I could create an anti-venom. I just happen to have a sample of their poison. Here, take this as a free sample. It seems to work well against rad scorpion stings, of course, but it shows potential as a general anti-venom and cure. Let's heal this guy. Thank you so much for helping me. My name is Jarvis, and I'm Seth's younger brother. Please, if there's anything you need to know, just ask. Just chatting. Thanks, bro. Okay. That's the best call. Alright, let's go to that red scorpion cave. Yeah, I'm actually here. that last malt I tried. Let's just go this way. Alright, Ian took that one. Right up to us. Why not? I missed. Alright, Ian got on that time. Some 10 mil ammo. Over here. Alright, Ian, I need your help, bro. His agility must be like crazy high. He can attack 3 times. Is he the only one that was over here? Alright, so let's go deeper into the cave. Yeah, I really like using one-handed in this. Actually hit. Missed, but it registered that I fired at him. Ooh, 24 hit points. Come on, Ian, you got this. he out of ammo already? Ian, bro. Critically missed, and I dropped my weapon. Okay. Okay, Ian, be safe, bro. Alright, there goes one. Let's move over this way. I missed. Alright, we did it. We stopped the rat scorpions in their tyranny of evil. So let's go meet Tandy. Because that part of the quest doesn't trigger until you've actually met Tandy.
Things are much more settled now. Raslo has been working on a cure for the rad scorpion poison, and with that, we should be able to fight what's left of them.
You don't need to worry anymore. I destroyed the nest.
You are truly a hero. Know that the people of Shady Sands are most grateful.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Deuces. 10 mil and head towards Vault 15. Good old Vault 15. I'll use the sledgehammer if there's anything on the other side of this elevator. Or, well, they're at the bottom of it. Alright, this is where I have to be careful because I have been soft locked here before. Alright, took care of the pig rat. I need to get over here. Ooh, level up. Okay. Quick pockets, smooth talker. I guess we'll just do a smooth talker. Okay. None of those perks were really all that wonderful. Ooh, he's right next to us though. We can use the sledgehammer. But I have a negative 26 chance to hit. I don't like that. Why? Let's head over here. Take out these little rats and grab that ammo. Looks like 10 mil. Alright, Ian took him out for me. That rat's gone. rope and a jacket, which we're definitely going to put on. Can't use two-handed weapons because I picked up the one-handed toy. Oh, because there's no ammo. Reload, you idiot. If I barter with him. No, talk to Ian. Can I not talk to him? Get over here, Ian. Whatever. Let's take this rope and descend this elevator. Come on, Ian. Ow, you bastard. I want you to have this. And just give me 120. Give me the money. Save game. I need to get stim pack. There's another one of those damn rats. Get the combat knife back, because that's the only melee weapon I can use right now. Alright, we got him for 6 points. Get over here. Good job not hitting me. Where are you going, Ian? Critically missed and I dropped a weapon. Okay, let's just can't leave combat. Come on. just go in this room. This problem will be solved very soon. Taking everybody out. There's 2 grenades. SMG. Now I can put this on. Check yourself. Got him. Got him. There's 500 experience points. Alright, so now we can go to Jumptown. Okay. Rat. Hit for 5 points. Ian's taking things out for us. Combat end. Rat. Alright, so next spot, I guess, is Jumptown. And no encounters. That's so lucky. You better put that away. Junktown is a friendly place, friend, and we want to keep it that way. Sounds fair. By the way, what is the local law regarding weapons? Good that you asked. No weapons shall be drawn except in self-defense. If you start a fight, it's your fault. Other than that, it's your right to go around armed. Just don't pull a knife or a gun without just cause. And have a good day. So where can I get some supplies? Oh, heck. The place for that is Dark Waters. Killian runs it. It's a little to the north. Killian has the best supplies in town. Let's go to Dark Waters. This is Killian's a good store. Killian's a good man, and they have plenty of good stock.
Can I help you?
I want to buy something.
Well, that's a damn fine coincidence. That's what this store's here for. We got about everything you can need. Let me show you some things over here.
Ooh, he's got that Desert Eagle. That looks nice. It's expensive though. If I give you these. I'm close. Guess not. We're done here. Gizmo sends his regards. Oh, this sucks. Dude, you're shooting at me, you know that? Killian dropped his weapon.
Listen, thanks for saving my life. It's a mighty brave thing to do. Now, it looks like we've got ourselves a situation here. I know Gizmo's behind this, but I need proof. You interested in helping?
Alright, I'm in.
You have to wear a recorder and tape Gizmo confessing. Or plant this wiretap in his office. Either way. And we got him.
Alright.
Alright. I owe you. Here's the bug in the wiretap. You let me know when it's done. And good luck.
This is also the town we can get Tycho in. Let's go up here. We go right over here. We can get dog meat. We've got dog meat. Rest until evening. So Tycho is over here. Another new face. Travelers here are a dime a dozen. But you have the look of someone different. Care to join me for a drink? Yeah, sure. Alright. He says the beer's watered down here. What's your story? He comes from Nevada. How'd you survive all the dangers? He has some good training. His grandfather was a ranger way back when, and his dad passed it on to him. Really, survival's tough these days. You must be pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, my family taught me everything there is to know about survival. Don't drink water that's totally clear and free of insects and moss, for instance. Only poisonous or radioactive water would be that clean in the wilderness. Lots of other things to look out for, too. Like what? Well, if you got some time, I could go over some pointers. Sure, that'd be great. I hope that my little instruction course helped a bit. Yeah, thanks, bye. Whoa, not so fast. We never finished introductions. Tell him I'm Albert. Good to meet you, and step carefully, friend. Hey, fresh bait. What brings you to our territory, chum? You here for a little fun? At your expense, of course? I was just leaving. Bye. Not so fast. Nobody just walks into our place without paying the paying tax. Let me introduce you to the tax man. He's called Mr. Sledgehammer. I don't think so. He's just running out. Somebody help me. He punched me to the ground.
Are scraped clean.
Good thing I saved like right there. Killian's asked me to help clean up this town, and I'd like your help. Well, it's about time. Lead on, my friend, and let's do some street sweeping. I recommend knocking over Gizmo, if I may. Oh, so now he's actually with us. Sweet. I didn't realize you could do it that early. She's done. There goes that guy. Never should have come here. Some good old combat armor I could put on. I think it's combat armor. It's a better armor than what I've got on right now. Still something else I can do while I'm here. Alright, let's crash. I need some, looking for some water to try the scum pit. Lots of water in the booze there. Alright, I want to rent a room. Just one night. Yes. Thank goodness you're here. Some crazy guy has Cynthia held hostage. He's threatening to bless her up. You got to help. Alright, I'll check it out. That's it. Don't come any closer. I'll offer, I swear. Don't do it. And why not? She's just a whore. She has just as much right to live as you do. No. No way. Not this bitch. Stay back. I don't want to hurt her, but I will. Don't, or I'll have to hurt you. Try it, and she dies first. Now, what were you saying? Okay, but you gotta keep talking to me. I'll keep talking as long as you do, but try anything tricky, and she'll take the fall. Where do we go from here? You tell me. You're in charge. I want some money, and I want to get out of here peacefully. No one follows me. No money, but you can just walk away and no one will do anything, I promise. That's okay, I guess. Thank you for what you did. No one ever took care of me like that before. You're welcome. I mean, my boss didn't even send any of his goons to help. You think for all that cash I make for that loser, he would at least live up to his part of the bargain. Who's your boss? Gizmo, of course. He runs all the sin in this town. Killian sure as hell wouldn't put up with me or my kind if it wasn't for the fact that I make Giz a whole hell of a lot of money. I'd have to do other things to him. And honey, those thoughts just don't do my stomach any good. You should just hang it up and move on with your life. You're telling me, but what else can I do? It seems like my life has been designed by someone else. Oh well, a girl has to make a living. But sugar, this one's for free. Oh well, I was just trying to encourage you to stop doing that. Alright, so trying to think of what skill checks I need to pass next. I've got to go to the hub. Traps, I think, are coming up. Lockpick is coming up. Happened? Oh. What happened? No! Don't do this to me now. Why is it doing this? Maybe if I bring it back up. Okay. I don't know what that was. Put a little bit into the lockpick. Maybe putting into first aid was a mistake. But it's lore friendly, damn it. Thank you for helping Cynthia. She's usually not a problem. You deserve a good night's sleep. On me, but don't ask for another freebie. Who are you, and what are you doing here? I'm Albert. I'm new to this town. Apparently so, since everyone knows that this is the territory of the skulls. You better beat it before someone decides to hurt you. The skulls, who are they? That's us. We're the meanest gang in town. Actually, we're the only gang. But nobody messes with us. So you pretty much have run of the town, eh? You bet. Nobody messes with us. Except for Killian, but he's cool and all. He's like the sheriff, man. We do whatever we want. Why do you hang out with these guys? We're like a family. We take care of each other. Well, except for Shark, who's always breaking things, and Victor, who looks at people funny. But Vinny is cool, and we do stuff together. We're like friends and stuff. So what is it that you guys do? We just hang out, and sometimes we play games at Gizmo's or have fun over at the Scum Pit. Sometimes we do odd jobs for Gizmo or some traveler. Victor likes stalking people, too. Come to think of it, you might want to stay away from him. You work for Gizmo? What can you tell me about him? He's this huge fat guy who runs the casino. He wants to run Jugtown, but Killian keeps him in line. He pays pretty well. Though, occasionally he hires Vinny or Victor to deal with people for him. They've been a problem, like the stranger who showed up here a few weeks ago. Who's all in this gang? Well, there's Victor and Shark, who hangs out at the Scum Pit, Vinny too, and a couple of guys who stop by from time to time. Alright. So let's go above. Let's get that confession from Gizmo. Careful, they say the games are rigged here, Ian warns.
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
I'm here to talk about your attempt on Killian's life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
I don't know who you are, but I don't take kindly to strangers walking into my office and accusing me of things they know nothing about.
Okay, if you don't want him dead, fine. I was just trying to be helpful.
Really? He's gonna help. What kind of help are we talking about?
I was thinking about Mr. Knifey, or the old bullet in the head.
Well, how can I trust you?
Because I've been around before. I've fed people that grimace shape.
All right, we can do this. But you work for me. You better know that nobody ever double-crosses Gizmo and lives to talk about it. You got me?
Of course, but first I need to know why you want him dead.
That's easy. I want him dead because he cramps my business. So, what are you doing for me?
That's why I'm here. He'll be dead before sundown.
Good. Return with the dog tags he wears around his neck as proof. And we never had this conversation. You don't mention this to anyone. No one double-crosses me. No one.
I got to confess. Let's talk to good old Killian.
So, did you get the evidence?
I sure did.
Which? Bug or tape?
The confession.
Let's hear it. That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
I'll take all the stim packs you can spare.
Well, thanks again. Now listen, I'm gonna take the guards and run Gizmo and his cronies out of town. I could use another gun. You up for it? Might be good for a laugh.
Sure, it'll be worth it just to see him try to walk more than 10 feet.
Go to Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in. Now listen, this town owes you a lot.
Wars. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and take a quick smoke break, and then we'll go bless up Gizmo and his gang. So we will be right back. Let's go. Ready to help take down Gizmo? You bet. Let's nail that tub. for 30. Oh, that was nice. Gizmo lost all of his ammo. That's the only ammo in the game for that firearm there. Killian dropped his weapon. Got him. Let's grab that coinage. Right. Junktown is complete. Let's go get that Desert Eagle.
Well, howdy. What can I do for you today? Well, that's a damn fine...
Alright, let's go get that Desert Eagle. There's this, that, this thing. JHP. Screw it. So let's go this way. Get out of here. Save. so now we've got to go to the hub. The hub. Here's the sheriff of the town. He says to keep clear of Decker. Keep your nose while you're clean, outsider. How am I supposed to? What's she doing in the hub? Looking for something that I need. Well, we all got needs. I might be able to help you with some of them. What sort of needs do you got? I have a need for some information. If you're looking for information, huh? Being a respectable businessman, I got lots of overhead, so I need a few caps to tell you what you need to know. Now that we got that straight, what you want to know about? Anything you know about water chips? So you think I might know a little bit more about those water chips, huh? Well, you might be right. It's going to cost you, though. I think about 500 bottle caps ought to do it. I'll give you 400 instead. Well, that's fair enough. I'll take that instead. Okay, so here's what I know about the water chips. The first thing I've heard is that they all come from the vaults. So if I was looking for one, I'd find out where the rest of these vaults were. I'm not sure where all the vaults are exactly, but I heard there are about 4 of them around here somewhere. He didn't really tell me much of anything, did he? Oh boy, can't you leave me alone? I have enough problems on my hands already. Problems? Maybe I can help. I don't know. It takes a different caliber of hero than you. Listen, why don't you come back when you have a little bit more experience under your belt? I've heard of you. You're that one that took out Gizmo over in Junktown. Gillian must have paid you a good sum for that job. Are you here for work, maybe? No thanks. Let's go in this door. I don't care what they say. We need new parts. Oh, sorry. What can I do for you? Do you have a water chip? Water chip. Oh, those old vault purifying chips. Well, I'm sure I'm speaking for the entire town when I say you won't find one here. Without the proper equipment, they're worthless. Only a vault or maybe necropolis would have one. My vault's broke and I'm looking for a replacement. Really? Well, as you probably heard, we supply a great deal of water throughout the area, and I'm sure we could arrange a caravan to your vault for a fee. How much are we talking about here? Well, it is quite a distance away, so 2,000 caps should cover the initial caravan. I'm sure your vault will have stuff to trade to keep us going for a while. However, with our current reserves, I'm guessing that we'll only be able to keep your vault going for an extra 100 days or so. It is quite a ways, but the vault has plenty of goods to reimburse you for your upfront money. So how about 500 instead? Sorry, but I can only accept full payment. Alright, fine. Here's the money. Okay, I can start sending the caravan up to your vault today. Now you ought to know the caravans are pretty visible going across the desert. So sending caravans out that way is going to paint a pretty good picture for anyone that might be looking for your vault. Are you still sure you want to send them out that way? Yes, the vault needs water. Okay, then we'll start off in a few hours. Let's go shop for some books. for now, lady. Alright. Yeah, so? Did I find out about Necropolis from them, or did I just get the... Make sure I've got Necropolis on the map. Cows inside the building. Alright, I guess I got all the intel I need. So off to Necropolis we go. The Acropolis. My 10 luck has carried me this far. Took care of them. Sweet. Let's get out of here. This place itself is like a giant puzzle. Wait, don't shoot. Yeah, I'm looking for water. The surface of Necropolis and the water is controlled by Set and his ghouls. We are a much more peaceful group, which disgusts Set. How then do you survive down here then without water? He does not speak of it. However, Set is afraid of not having people to defend Necropolis if ever needed, so he gives us the water that we need. I'm looking for a water chip to give my people the water they need. Do you know where I might find one? Since our pump stopped working, we have been getting our water from a place under the ground. I've heard that a water computer is being used to purify the water. Where is that? The watershed is to the north. You'll need to take the sewers to get there. Thanks. You aren't thinking of taking a water chip from us, are you? Of course. My people need the water chip to survive. If you take the water chip from us, then we'll all die. With our water pump broken, we need it to survive. Possible that your pump could be fixed? That may be difficult. The parts needed to fix the pump were lost in the sewers under the watershed. Why is that so difficult? The sewers are filled with monsters and none of my people... Okay. Yes, I'll retrieve the parts. This. Bet. We got this. Take out some rats. These other said hostile creatures. turn. Let's go grab these. Another one over here. I dropped my weapon. Nice. Rats, rats, and more rats. Oh, I got him. Sweet. Let's climb up this ladder. Here it is. returned. Do you have the parts? Yeah, here they are. Well, it looks like you may need some help with the parts, but here are some books that we found littered around. They may help you. Now please take the parts to the watershed and repair the pump. Absolutely have to start fighting these things. I'm going with the desert eagle. Save this game.
Hey, you not look like Ghoul. How come?
That's because I dressed up really snazzy today.
Ooh, that was snazzy like, huh?
What do you do here?
Lou tell me watch place. Not let no one in. Not normals most. Take normals to the loo. Hey.
But I'm not a normal.
Ooh, Harry confused. You not Ghoul. You not normal. What you?
I am a highly advanced robot.
Oh, okay. Harry think what to do. Robot.
Alright, we did it. I did it. Saving. Those points and traps soon. Thanks for letting me out. Where does the water come from? They pump it up from the vault. The well's below. There's a manhole in the cell door next to me that leads to the old vault. This is the source of the water. If it wasn't for those ones below, we'd be a lot better off. What do you mean? It's difficult to make the old tech work properly. Sometimes the glowing ones lash out whenever we go down there. Us ghouls just leave them alone, and the big mutants don't seem to care one bit. Alright, good luck, bye. This sucks. Go back to where we were, because this is obnoxious. Go in the direction I told you to. That's a 24 hit attack. Probably need to go to the lowest level, but come on, Tycho. Alright, we've got the water chip in our possession. Okay, so we'll go to floor 1. Alright, let's climb again. This guy's just leaving the cell. Should be right in here, I think. Is it? No, it's right over here. What's attacking me? Oh, it's the rat. What hostile creature is near me that needs to... Okay. Thank you for preparing the water pump. I hope all is well when your people return when you return to your people with what you have gotten. The water jet. Yes. So now we'll go back to Vault 13. Hey, I'm Bob. Welcome to this previously owned car lot. Which of these beauties interest you today? You must be joking. These cars are all wrecks. But sir, these are fine examples of motor vehicles. They can't be working condition. These cars have been given a full 100-point service by our dedicated service department. And where is your service department? Right over there, sir. The dealer points to nothing. Where? There's nothing over there. What do you mean? They're working on a newly purchased 56 Corvega. An excellent buy, I must say. Okay, whatever you say. And we have an excellent warranty. You can bring it back to us for any oil changes as well. The first one's free. What do you say? You need help. I'm insulted. I don't have to take that from a customer. Have a good day. go see the overseer.
Have you found the chip?
Yes, but I think we should talk more about letting people leave the vault.
Well, you've certainly earned that right. But let's take care of survival first. Give me the chip and we'll discuss this when you give your report.
Fair enough.
Okie dokie. One moment. The chip is initializing. There it goes. Self-test is green. Reboot is good. Ha! It's working! And it looks like we have a winner! Oh, you've saved us. You've done it.
It was nothing.
Nothing? No. Oh, no. It was something. Don't downplay what you've done. You've saved a lot of lives. All right. Now, we need a report on what's out there. Please, go to the library. I just wanted to let you know that the water supply is stabilized. Actually, we're rebuilding our reserves. You did great. I am a little concerned, however.
About?
I don't like your reports. What was in the reports, that is. In fact, they scared the heck out of me. It's those mutants. I've done some calculations and... well, I've come to an unpleasant conclusion.
And what's that?
The mutant population is far greater than could be expected by natural growth or mutations. This leads me to believe that... I don't really understand it, but it looks like someone's generating new mutants, and at a startling rate.
Say what?
Someone's making mutants.
What do I need to do?
As long as someone is creating hostile mutants at this rate, the vault's safety is at stake. Find and destroy this lab as soon as you can.
Okay. Alright, so let's level up and then we'll wrap up. Friendly foe? I suppose we could go with Mysterious Stranger. Yo, what's up? Oh. Alright, never mind. Skill points, 30. Alright, so we're gonna save here. And and then we'll pick this up. I don't know when we'll pick it up again, but it won't be too much. It won't be too long. It won't take as long as it's taken me to beat Paper Mario, I'll tell you that. Alright, so that's it. Appreciate y'all. If you like the content, hit the like button, do the thing, and until next time, stay away from that red 40, and I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Peace out.